Oh, what a day!
Oh, what a day.
Glorious.
Welcome, my beautiful friend. This is a traditional yoga flow that is meant to leave you feeling empowered, stronger, and just all around ready for that energy of the day. Bring yourself, any props are welcome. This is going to be a strong and empowering flow. So, I really want you to find your edge, that space between too much and not enough. Roll out your mat, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Welcome, my friends. Join me at the top of the mat. Inhale the hands for a big reach, 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 and stretch. Interlace all of the fingers except for the pointers. Press, press, press high to the sky for a gentle back bend. Exhale, tip the body towards the right so the left hip pops out. Let your breath guide you here. Good, and send it away. Breath here as you root through your feet. Squeeze through the pelvic wall. We'll inhale the body back to center. Press, press, reach up high overhead. Exhale, press the palms, press the hip on the right side out while you're hinging towards the left. Big reach and stretch. Exhale the breath. 2 more breaths here as you get grounded through the feet, empowered for your day. 1 more. We'll exhale back to center, reverse swan dive down for Uttasana, a forward fold. You can heavy your head, you can heavy the arms, swaying a little side to side. Inhale, sliding up to the base of the knees for half of a flat back, removing any wrinkles out of the neck. Squeeze through the pelvic wall, find length from the sit bones to the top of the head. Exhale, reach down and stepping the foot back on the right. You can exhale down to the knee, and with the hands posted side on either side of the foot, you can rock a little bit forward and backward, getting yourself this little low lunge. Let your breath guide you here. Good. Inhale. Send the breath away. We'll inhale, raise the arms up high to the sky for a crescent lunge. If you have any knee sensitivity, you can place a blanket or you can fold your mat over. Inhale, raise the hands high to the sky. Once again, interlace the fingers together. Tip, tip, open the heart up here. Big breath comes in. Send the breath away. 2 more breaths, root through that front toe pad. You can have a little bit more stability with that hind toe posted up. Good. We'll exhale, twist the body open horizontally towards the bent leg here. Really squeeze through the pelvic wall. Reach, reach, reach from fingertips to fingertips. Big breath here. You can keep pressing the knee past the ankle joint here, or you can inhale, bring it back just a little bit. Breath comes in. Good. Send the breath away. 1 more big full embodied breath. And then you'll exhale, hinge back. You can either reach for the calf, a block, or the back of the heel here for this half version of almost like a camel meets a low lunge. Reach and stretch. Big breath comes in. Good. Send the breath away. 2 more breaths here. 1 more. Good. We'll exhale the body forward. We'll step that opposite foot forward. Exhale for that Uttasana, that forward fold. You can heavy the head, heavy the arms here. Sway the hips side to side. Inhale, you'll raise up for that half of a flat back. Exhale, reach the hands forward, opposite foot on the left steps back. Come down to that knee. It's your choice to post up on the toes or relax them down. If you need to flip the mat over, frame the front foot. The right hand will be on the right side. The left hand will be below the left shoulder here. You can gently just rock a little front and back for this low lunge, getting this nice stretch in the hip crease. Big breath comes in. Good. Set the breath away. Let your breath be your guide here. One more breath. Get rooted through that front foot. Inhale, floating the back of the heart up. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Float the hands up above the head. Interlace all of the fingers except for the pointers, and we'll exhale for a crescent lunge. So you can start pushing the weight into that front knee past the ankle. Squeeze through the pelvic wall. Big, expansive breath comes in. Good. Send it away. Notice any tension or tightness in the jaw that you're clenching and holding to. Welcome the breath in. Good. Send it away. Exhale, slicing the arms in this horizontal fashion. You can reach back to that hind foot. It's up to you if you want to track your gaze towards the front fingertips. If you want more advanced, start tracking back and really press that weight into that front heel, the front toe pad. Squeeze your pelvic wall, squeeze your belly. Really roll that shoulder back as it faces behind you. 2 more breaths here. Welcome it in. And smile. Relax your jaw. Breath comes in. Good. We'll inhale. Shift the weight back so the knee is stacked over the ankle. The hand can come towards the calf. You can reach for a block or reach for the heel, sweeping up and back for this version of a lunge / a half of a camel pose. Find your stillness. Squeeze through your pelvic wall. Knit the ribs together. Find your inner strength. Give yourself a little smile here. Good. One more. Good. We'll exhale. Bring the body back to center. Hands will reach forward and we'll step back into an extended plank or a kneeling plank, whatever is in your practice. If you have a little jacket on and you're starting to get a little heated, you can gently take that off. Inhale the breath. Exhale it away. Hold and press, root the earth down. Exhale the body forward, float down to the belly. Inhale, release the top of the toes long. Rock side to side. Get your pelvis settled in. Shoulders reach up and back for a Bhujangasana, a cobra pose here. Press, press, press your palms into the earth. Good. Exhale, heavy the head. On the next one, the hands will come up by the sides. Inhale, head, shoulders, hands, feet will rise up, toes point back for a locust pose, Shalabhasana. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Tighten through the belly. Exhale the breath. 2 more breaths, really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Build that strength. If your toes are tightening up, let the breath guide you. Exhale, you can turn the head a cheek to the side. Shift your hips a little side to side here. Release the hands underneath of the shoulders. Press the hips up and back for a downward facing dog here. You can start pedaling out through the heels, bending one leg, straightening the other. When your hands are below you, really get grippy through the thumb, pointer, middle, ring, and pinky. Let your breath guide you. Good. 2 more breaths. Welcome it in. Good. As you send it away, 3-legged dog on the right side. The toes will come back. Start pointing up. Maybe you're just down here and that's okay. Maybe you can start hovering. Press, press, press. Bring the hip up and back. Really ground through the hands, doing your best to keep both of the hip creases so they're facing down. 2 more breaths. Good. Slowly in mindfulness, next one, start traveling the body. Tuck the knee in towards the chin and we'll step the foot forward. Inhale, windshield wipe or swipe the body up for either a standing lunge or you can root down for a warrior one. Your hind foot is at a 45-degree angle. From here, we'll make this a little live where we'll inhale, straighten through that front leg, and we'll exhale for Simhasana. So I want you to gather up all the muck and the yuck, yuck, yuck in your life. And we'll exhale, send it away. Inhale, gather up whatever has just been like a chip on your shoulder. And exhale, send it away. One more big breath. Welcomes in. Good. Exhale. Press it away. Hands float towards the hip creases. Straighten through the front leg and the hind leg. Being mindful that we're not locking out through the ankles or knees. And then we'll start hinging the heart forward. If you have blocks, they can be quite wonderful. They're never around when you need them, but we'll grab those. Root, so both of the feet are facing forward, hind foot at that 45-degree angle, pyramid pose. Root your body. Good, exhale. And you want to be feeling this wonderful stretch in the back of the calf, the back of the thigh, the glute muscle. Welcome the breath in. Good, send it away. Slowly and mindfully, we'll start transitioning. So weight stays in the front foot. If you have blocks, they can be great. Your first variation of a warrior 3 is the hands can be below you. You can tap the toes back, or you can start pressing the heel up. You can bring the hands into a prayer at your heart. You can airplane them back, or more advanced, reach forward, interlacing everything together except for the pointer. You got 5 breaths. Get rooted. Find your focus. Press and ground down. Last breath, make it count. And then exhale, float the body down, step back into that plank. Exhale for chaturanga. You can float down. You can come into that baby cobra, or maybe it's an upward dog. Send the hips up and back, pedal out the heels. Maybe take a moment and flip the top of the foot. Down on the mat. Catch in that lovely energy. 2 more breaths here. Be present for where you are. Beautiful. This time left foot comes back for that 3-legged dog. Maybe you're just pointing the toes. Maybe you can hover. Maybe you can press up and back. Breath comes in. Ground through the hands, the palms. Root through. Get the ears in alignment with the inner arms. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Slowly and mindfully bend that knee, transition forward like you're coming in for a plank, and you'll step the foot forward. Inhale, rise the body up. Whew. Maybe you're off a little bit whack. You can keep the hind heel off of the mat for this standing high lunge, or you can root it down for warrior 1. Hands will come towards the sides, and you want to bend into that front knee. Check down. You want to just see the big toe. The hands can come at the side, and we'll come for that simhasana where we straighten out. Gather up all the buka yucky stuff in your life and send it away. Inhale. Scoop everything up. Exhale. Send it away. Inhale all that negativity, and then send it away. 1 more. Inhale all the positive, good sunshine days, and then exhale the good work, my friend. Exhale, straighten that front leg, hinge from that hip crease for that pyramid pose. You have that option. Again, make sure you're not locking out the knees, micro bend. Hands at the hip crease, thigh, shin, or down on a set of blocks. Find what challenges you, what enlivens you. Root through that front toe pad. Root through the heel. Feel this incredible stretch in the back of the calf, the back of the thigh, the back of the glute. It is quite magical. 2 more breaths. Good. Send it away. You got 1 more here. Beautiful. We'll start transitioning for that warrior 3. So you can just step that hind foot a little bit forward. If you have blocks, you can stand them up tall and reach them below the shoulders. And your first variation is you can tap the toes back. So it's okay to be here. Maybe you can start hovering. If you do hover, just start kicking the heel back and pressing the toes down. You can come towards the heart with a Namaste Mudra. You can airplane back, or you can reach above, interlace all the fingers except for the pointers. Once you arrive, 5 breaths. Find a little bit of stillness. Tap into your inner strength. You've got this. Reach, reach, reach. Last breath. Good. We'll exhale, float the body down for that plank position. Inhale, chaturanga. You can float down. Cobra or upward facing dog. Push the hips up and back. You can pedal out the heels here, my friends. Wonderful. Exhale the toes on the right side. We'll kick that heel back and across. Really press, press, press that knee up high to the sky. Big breath comes in and sends it away. One more breath. And we'll slowly start transitioning for wild things. So you want to start rolling on the outside of the foot and then stepping the foot back and over. If it's too much, you can bend into the knee underneath to give you a little bit more stability, or you can reach up and back, press those hips high to the sky. 3 breaths. Good. Beautiful. We'll exhale the body forward. Bring that 3-legged dog back with the knee bent, and we'll slowly start traveling that foot forward. Step it forward, and we'll transition for a skandasana or a low lunge. So your low lunge, you'll be here. The toes are out at this angle. Or a skandasana, you'll start reaching down, spiral that hind foot toes down. You can reach for blocks. I like to find stability on my heel up towards my sit bone. Find your strength. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, hands can reach out to the side. 5 breaths. Welcome it in. Send it away. Reach, 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 and stretch. Focus on what you can. You've got this. 2 more breaths. Good. And then we'll start transitioning the body forward. Step back into that plank position for a chaturanga. So you're exhaling the body forward. Squeeze the elbows in and make that transition, maybe an upward dog this time. Hips send up and back for a downward dog. Take 5 breaths here. Just reset, reorient. Realize how freaking strong you are, and that you can always take a modification or a variation that works for you. We are not all in the same boat. Every day our practice shifts and evolves. Beautiful. Root through the hands. This time the foot on the left will reach up and back. You'll kick the heel and cross it over. So you're pressing the knee up to the sky. Heel is strong. Hands are rooted. Ears are aligned with the insides of the inner arms. Let your breath guide you. Send it away. 2 more breaths. Good. We're coming in for that wild thing. So you're slowly starting to transition. The heel will come back behind you. If you need to, you can come down on the knee, more for this variation with a little bit of support, or you'll roll onto the outside of the foot, press the hips high to the sky, reach that top hand up and back. Send the breath away. We've got 4 more breaths. Welcome it in. Good. Send it away. We've got this. 1 more. Good. We'll start transitioning the weight, and we'll kick that heel back up high to the sky, and then we'll step it forward like you're coming in for that half of that plank, and you'll spiral on the outside to the heel, so the heel will reach up down towards the earth, toes up to the sky. You can put a block underneath if you have some space like me for Skandasana, or if you're in this low lunge. It's okay to be wherever you are. Once you arrive, find your 5 breaths. What challenges you? Squeeze through the pelvic wall, head stacks over the heart. Balance comes from within. Flexibility and mobility, right? These are things of the mind that transmute into the body. Beautiful. Exhale the body forward, stepping back into that plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and then relax the knees down. Exhale for an extended child's pose. You can rest the third eye on the mat. You can start bringing the palms, kissing palms above the head, walking the elbows forward, and just take a moment to sink in, to feel all that active, alive energy, to be so grateful for this healthy body, for this healthy mind, healthy spirit. Let your breath guide you here. One more breath as you expand your ability to be grateful. Hands will float back under the shoulders. Inhale the hand on the left to the belly. You can reach it high to the sky. We'll exhale that palm through for a threading of the needle. The hand can keep posted in front of your nose. You can reach forward, or you can come in for a gentle bind where the back of the hand can rest on the back of the tailbone. 3 breaths. Welcome it in. Good. Send it away. Just really sink into the stretch. Notice and acknowledge any pain in your shoulder. I know you're not alone, that we all have different forms of pain in our body. Good. If your hand was bound on the top, bring it back in front of the face and press into the earth. Give yourself a nice big reach and stretch, hand below the shoulder. And then opposite hand will reach towards the belly. And reach it up high to the sky, threading the needle, set up for that sweet spot. And the hand can come in front of the face. It can extend long, or it can reach back for that bind, whatever is in your practice. Sink back for 3 breaths. Beautiful. Exhale the body back to center. You can cross the legs, come back towards those sit bones, and we'll slowly roll to the back. Hug the knees into the chest, side to side for a double wind reliever. Beautiful. Root the feet down to the earth. You can reach your hands down, and you just want to sweep the back of the heels and then ground the shoulders down, root them down, and press the hips up to the sky for a bridge pose. You could interlace the fingers together and walk the shoulders in. You can make this a little deeper and press into the heels for 5 breaths. And smile. Soften your jaw. Find strength. We've got 2 more breaths. You can do hard things by actually doing them. Last breath. If your hands were bound, unbind them. Walk the shoulders out. Good. Sink the hips down. Reach the hands out to the side and just gently windshield wipe. Side to side. Beautiful. And we'll meet back at center. Bring the soles of the feet, kissing soles of the feet, and we will end this practice with 5 belly breaths. So as you settle in, adjust yourself, breathe in through the nostrils, and then melt through the jaw and make this sound. You've got 4 more. Really press the breath away. You want to feel your belly press And grow into the hands and then sink away. 2 more, really grow and expand. Last breath, make it count. Beautiful. We'll exhale for a full body. Reach and stretch. Point the toes, point the fingers. Inhale, hug the knees to your chest. You can meet me on a side in a fetal position. You can cradle the head under the arm and receive these healing affirmations with me. I love you. I love you. I love you. I am grateful for you. I am grateful for you. I am grateful for you. I am energized. I am energized. I am energized. And you can use that top hand as a kickstand. Meet in a seated position. Just bring the palms, kissing palms to your heart center. And just notice whatever you're noticing in your body and your mind and your spirit. And know that strength doesn't have to be hard and rest does not have to be earned. The love and the light within me honors and acknowledges the love and the light within you. Namaste, my beautiful friend. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I will see you back here tomorrow.